Good work. Yes, good dog.
This is Magno. He is one of the 5 horses that are here at Wolf Tree Ranch and a part of the Horses Heart and Soul program. He's the biggest for sure. And before I introduce the rest of the horses, I'd like to just share how I got into this amazing work. I've always had horses in my life, and my grandfather started me and my sister and cousins with it probably when we were about 5 or 6 years old, just putting us on a pony, and then kind of took off to summer camp at Marywood, and then lessons on the weekend, and then finally begging my parents for a horse. When I turned 14, I met the horse that was really the partner of my life for over 20 years, and his name was Pooh, like Winnie the. And he was my friend, he was my confidant, he was a teacher for me, he was a parent at times, and definitely a therapist. So there was a lot of unspoken in our relationship with each other. In 2001, my dad gave me a book for Christmas. This book, which was The Tao of Equus by Linda Kohanov, absolutely changed my life and helped me realize what it is I'm supposed to be doing. And that she wrote about the healing program she created between horses and humans for the first time. So when I put to words all the experiences that I'd had with Pooh that I couldn't tell anyone about because they would think I was crazy. And then I also realized this is what I'm supposed to be. That I'm supposed to combine my love of helping people in their healing process with my passion for horses. When people first come out here, and we work with kids and adults, I take them out and introduce them to all the horses, and there are 5 of them now, and ask them just to spend a few minutes with each one of the horses and just get an idea of who they are and what's going on and how they feel about being around the horses. And then we talk about that, and that's really where all the sessions go from. Because right then that helps me understand where that person is, what's going on with them, personality, family stuff, people in their life. The reason for that is that a person is always going to be attracted to a horse that has a similar personality or a similar story to them, or that horse may represent somebody of significance in their life. So right there, we can go on and do the work we need to do. People always say, be careful, horses know if you're afraid. Well, you know, if you're happy or mad or sad or frustrated, just because emotions are information for them. And so when I'm working with kids, I tell them it's like the horses have X-ray vision and they can see right through you. So it's really important that you're connected to the emotional state that you have on the inside and that you're being congruent and putting that on the outside. This is Magno, and he's the biggest. He is a Percheron Andalusian cross. He is about 12 years old. And what he works with people on are issues of boundaries and self-confidence and feeling courageous, and then also feeling protected. That's something that he loves to do with people when they are feeling unsure or scared about themselves, is to help them feel more protected and safe. This is Atticus. He's 5 and he's a quarter horse. He's had a little bit of roping training. I don't think he's ever really been a part of a herd family or really ever had a person that was his. So this is all very new to him. But he's very sweet and very good-natured and just full of joy and happiness and very curious about everything. This is Moonbeam, and she is a quarter horse Arabian mare. She is about 16. She used to be at a children's residential home, and so she helped a lot of kids there through their healing process. Especially when they were really missing their parents and just feeling pretty much alone. And this is Jack, the Australian Shepherd Border Collie, 6-year-old, who also helps with therapy. So the flea-bitten gray horse is Gypsy, and she is in her early 20s, and she is also an Arabian quarter horse cross. She's been a lesson horse pretty much all her life, whether it be trail, English, Western pleasure, and is, from what I understand, has always been made to do what others wanted her to do, and has never really been able to just be a horse and kind of hang out. And then this is Jingles, and he is the oldest in the group. He is at least 35, he might be older. So he is the wise man. When he notices something going on with a person, he will walk right up to them and push them right where he sees it in their body. It's almost kind of like he doesn't have time to waste on letting people figure it out in their own process. He wants to just, you know, let's get to it now. I really have found this modality to be incredibly powerful, and I invite anyone who's interested to come and check it out.